Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video. Today we're going to be recapping season 3 episode 3 of Pose, titled The Trunk. This episode was about Miss Queen Electra herself, and she's my favorite, so I'm super excited about that. But before we get into it, like this video if you like it, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this episode, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So with that being said, let's get right to it. We start off this episode in 1978, and we see Electra out there in them streets being a hooker with one of her friends. She was out there selling it for $75, a cold beer, and a hot apple pie from McDonald's. You gotta do what you gotta do. She was out there hustling, and she saw the bigger picture anyway. Her friend that she was out there with left her keys in one of the guy's cars, and Electra's like, I can't go home looking like this. So she had to go home without changing, and when she got there, her mama was waiting for her at the door. She was like, I know you didn't come up in here with no dress on. Take it off. And she's calling her by the wrong name, Dwayne, and Electra's like, I've been dealing with humiliation and abuse out there on them streets, and I'm not about to come here and take it from you. So they're in this whole argument, and Electra at this point is like, I'm leaving. So she goes to her room in her closet where this trunk is, and she's about to take the trunk and her things in it. And then that's where her mama comes, and her mama's like, you're not about to take this trunk or the things in it anywhere. This is my house, so this trunk is staying right here. Then Electra's mom throws her literally down the stairs and tells her, you can wear whatever you want now. And then that's when Electra ties the scarf on her head even tighter, okay? And then she puts herself on some lipstick, and she's like, this is the real me. And then that's when Electra mom turns around with an attitude and goes back in the house. And that's when we see Electra walking down the street. So after that, we got to see how Electra's life went after she left her mom's house. We got to see that she does have a job. I'm not sure on exactly what it is she does. If you guys know, please let me know down in the comments. Help me out with that. But I did hear her mention something to one of her co-workers about some phones. And she tells her that this enterprise is the future. Then right after that, the police come knocking on the door, and they take her down to the station. And while they're there, they ask her if she's familiar with the Italian mafia, and tells her about how the mayor cleaned them out. So that's when Electra's like, I need a lawyer. And that's when she gets on the phone, calls up Blanca, and tells Blanca that she needs money for a lawyer. And the only way that she can get it is if Blanca goes to her house, go get her money out her safe. And while she's in that closet, she's going to need her to get rid of that body that's in that trunk. If I remember right, I think it was season 1 when that man died and they put him in that trunk. He was one of Electra's clients, and he overdosed and died. She didn't know that he was taking pills or whatever he took to overdose, but while she was out there doing her job with him, he overdosed and died. So she panics, and her and Blanca and whoever else, who was it, y'all? Because I forgot. Anyway, they panicked, put that man in the trunk because they thought that Electra would go to jail for life, even though none of that was even her fault. So Ricky and Poppy helped Blanca roll that trunk down the street in broad daylight. So now we flash to 1983, and Candy is back. She died. I know y'all remember. And they're hungry. They're like, what we gonna eat? What we gonna do now? So Blanca is like, well, I'll go out there and hook and get us some money. And then Electra was like, no, 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 no. I am mother, so I will go out there and get y'all something to eat. So while she's out there, she sees Angel, Cubby, and Lamar. And this is her first time ever seeing and meeting them, because remember, this is before what her life is now. And I love that we get to see this and how that whole thing came about. So Electra sees them over there. She's like, look at these young kids over here. So she goes over there and she's like, what are y'all doing out here? Do y'all do this all the time? And then that's when Angel's like, no, only if we're really hungry. So after that, a man calls over Angel and Electra, and Angel was about to head over there. But then Electra was like, no, 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 I'll take care of this. You go to my house. And when you get there, ask for Blanca. She has a great heart under that wig. Throwing hella shade because she had on like a little Toni Braxton wig. Angel's like, what do we tell her? And Electra's like, tell her mother sent you. So they make it there, and everybody's there now. And they're all eating Chinese food thanks to Electra. She did what she had to do, and right after that, she was like, Mother Electra always provides, and then the lights go off right after that. So to get money for that, they all went over to Electra's mom's house and they broke in. Electra and Blanca are the ones that actually went inside, and that's when Electra got some money and got her trunk. And as she was on her way out, her mom was like, no, I'm calling the police. And Electra's like, okay, call them. And when they come over here and wake up the whole neighborhood and everybody come outside, I'm gonna make sure everybody see me call you mommy. And then that's when her mom was like, okay, forget it. Her mom started telling her things like, when I was pregnant with you, I was praying for a boy. I always wanted a man to protect me. And Electra's like, I would do that regardless. Then her mom's like, can we just find some common ground? Can you tone it down? And Electra's like, no. Electra tells her, the pain of your disapproval won't stop me from getting what I deserve in the world. So now we're back to 1983, and Christopher came over, Blanca's man, and he was like, ooh, what's that smell? He starts looking around the house, and he finds the trunk, and he's about to open it. And Blanca's like, no, don't go in there. Electra wouldn't want you to go through her things like that. And then that's when he's all like, why can't you tell me anything? Like, you have to trust me. So Blanca ends up telling him everything, and he was like, why didn't she go to the police? And Blanca's like, she couldn't. Us being trans, we can't go to the police and tell them something like that, even though it wasn't our fault. So after that, he was like, I understand you have to save yourself, and I want to be here for you. So they go bail Electra out of jail, and when they get there, Blanca tells Electra that she told Christopher everything. Electra's like, why did you do that? And Blanca's like, you're gonna need a team to help clear all of those skeletons out of your closet, mother. So after that, we see that Electra got her and her kids a new house. She's been working really hard, and after that, Blanca finds a picture in the trunk of Electra and her mom, and Electra keeps it as a little keepsake, because she does love her mom, even though her mom is a hoe. Then it goes to Electra, Blanca, Chris, Poppy, and Ricky about to go dump the body. They're in the car, and they're all headed to go dump the body out into some kind of water, some lake water or ocean water or some kind of water. And while they're in the car, Electra's like a little worried, talking about, you all can be accomplices to this. And they're all just telling her not to worry about it. So they all get out the car, and Electra tells Blanca that she's been looking to find some information on this man for years, and the man has a grave that his family created of his belongings so that they'll have a place to go visit him. And she tells Blanca that she appreciates this and that this is a good gift, even though the man would say she doesn't deserve it. And she's like, drop him. So they drop him in the trunk, in the water, and hopefully this doesn't come back on anybody. Hopefully that's just that on that. Chris got the charges dropped, and at first Electra's freaking out. She's like, I don't want to be indebted to a man. How am I going to pay him back? Blanca tells her that she's sacrificed so much for them and that she deserves this. So just chill out, And she lets her know that she got accepted into nursing school. And while they're all sitting around the table, Electra lets them know where she got the name Abundance from and that she feels like she has purpose now. And after that whole speech, she slipped something inside of her purse. I couldn't tell what it was, but it was black and thin, it looked like. Did y'all know what it was? Let me know down in the comments if you did know what it was. And we saw that in 1994, Abundance had its first ballroom walk, and they won. They got 10s across the board. The category is Disney, I think. I don't know. And that's about it. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about this episode. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.